Good morning and welcome to Wake and Wellness. We have woken up in amazing spirits, as I usually do, but sometimes it can get a little bit array. But today we are feeling amazing. We got to go and, of course, do our yoga, our Tibetan morning rites, and make sure we are in tune. And so doing that, I just wanted to come to you guys with another sort of morning meditation type of vibration, and I'm about to get on the road, so we're gonna have to cut it short, but God said it's gonna be as long as it needs to be. So we are going to reach whoever we are meant to reach today. And I just wanted to bring up the topic of self-care. Yesterday, during Garai, got to meet an amazing woman, Patricia, and we talked about self-care. And she really emphasized, whenever we're driving or I have a rider, I always let them talk, and I'm learning to listen and learning through listening. And so she just talked about self-care and how it has helped her tremendously, and how when she started doing some of those things that she needed to for herself, whether that was cleaning her spot or just doing her hair how she liked, doing those things for herself, then other people took attention to. And the point of emphasis is not to get attention and how people started attracting to, but she started working according to the laws. And when she started taking care of herself and focusing on herself to emit self-love, then that quantum shift happened that we talk about, which happens in transfiguration and transmutation, where we do alchemy and we transform from the inside, and then by law we can see the external radiate at that same vibration, and we will start to see that frequency be emitted through people, through experiences, and through whatever it is coming in through the senses that lets us know, and we can sense, oh my God, there is a transformation from within, and we start to see the law in action. And it's so beautiful. It's just like this. I woke up and I got into that intention I wanted to, and my soul woke up, and just reminding myself what it is. I've been, again, reading the Master Key in Esoteric Psychology, and they've been helping me synthesize what I've been going through for the past 10 and 11 years, and have literally directly been talking about the Atakarana and the importance and how to build it, and the solar angels, so that we can become what it is we need, so that we can traverse the realms that we are meant once we are done with this reincarnating life cycle. And so it's just been so beautiful, because it's been reminding me that is through devotion, selfless devotion. It's service that allows this to happen. And so it's amazing, because that's what I'm here to do. That's what I've been doing. And to see on the external, obviously I'm having some success, and I am successful because the Atakanana must be crystallizing, because people in the external world, or situations in the external world, are showing themselves to me as I have been changing and creating that change. So it's so beautiful. And I wanted to just give you guys that gift, which she gave me, in the reminder of self-care. Take care of yourself how you want. She said her relationship, she was really focused, because as people she focused in on relationships and not getting the type of people that she wanted to, and just kept getting a certain kind of person, until, again, she said, I shifted me. And that's when I brought up so your standards had changed for yourself. So now there's certain things that you won't put up with. She brought up red flags. Of course, we all are going to allow some red flags, because we don't see them as such. But once we can identify those, we should, once we grow and have progress, stop accepting the same red flags that we do not want in our life. That is a sign of progress, and it's a sign of true self-care put in work and in action, when we stop allowing certain red flags to affect our lives, or allow those red flags to be within our life. It's so, so, so beautiful. And I want to, again, thank Patricia for that beautiful gift and reminder of self-care, and just how important it is. And when she mentioned cleaning up her house, I was like, I just cleaned my car, and I could feel my soul becoming cleansed within that process. And so it's just so beautiful. And I recommended a couple couple of books to her from Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist, which is again about that alchemy and transformation from within, as well as Celestine Prophecy. These are great starter spiritual books that I love to introduce to people because they hold the key, and as simple as we can get is always best when we start this journey, and they do just as a beautiful job as any complex book that you will ever read that talks about the experience of transfiguration. And I mention it because it talks about how our soul grows through our physical expression. He said, Paulo Coelho said his wife, her soul opened up when they traveled across the desert, and she could feel that soul expansion as her body got up and traveled. So we may think it just may be for the physical, but that is not the truth. It is actually our soul expanding just as much as our body is allowing to put in that physical work. And that's when we start to see the power of transmutation. And so it's the same with self-care. I cleaned my car, and I could feel as I was doing it, putting in that work and scrubbing, my soul was becoming cleansed and purified. And it was beautiful because these are spaces, these are representations of, or symbols of, our bodies and our energies that we cannot see. We will not inherit or hold and retain a space of dirtiness if that is not the way that our mind is at the time. If our mind is clear and clean, it will not allow us to stay in a space that is not as clean, that is conducive for what it is we need to do. That's just the way that vibration works. And so I can go into the depths about all of this, and I'm so excited, and I'm just happy, and I wanted to share this love, give you guys a morning meditation to really think on self-care and pass on the love that I was passed from Patricia. And so I hope you guys have an amazing morning. You wake up with this energy, this beauty flowing through you. You wake up knowing that you are your best you, and you will put forth your best effort to do so, to manifest the dream that you see for yourself. And express this love as self. I love you guys. Health is wealth. It's Waking Wellness.